Hi guys, welcome back. Well, what an amazing victory for Nigeria in the AFCON. Nigeria got a 2-1 victory against Tanzania, which was brilliant and fantastic, by the way. And thanks to goals from Shemi Ajayi and Ademola Lookman. Brilliant goal and game, by the way. And there are still a lot of things that I would love to discuss about the game because obviously we could have scored more goals, and defensively we were a little bit passive in defense, and that led to conceding a goal from Mombua. It was really a great game, but initially in the first half, I think Tanzania's tactics coming into that game was to sit deep and hit Nigeria on counter attacks, and that frustrated Nigeria very bad in the first half. But that doesn't last long because in the 36th minute, Semi Ajayi gave Nigeria what we needed, which was the opening goal from a set piece. It was initially a corner before it was a tactical corner kick, but Alex Iwobi put a brilliant cross into the box, and Semi Ajayi headed the ball into the back of the net, which gave Nigeria the opening goal of that game. But there are some things that Tanzania did that they did well in that first half, which frustrated Nigeria really bad. And going forward, I think we should be able to understand how we can break teams down when they are sitting deep, and that is really important. They try as much as possible to force Nigeria wide, you know, so that they can deal with any cross that comes into the box. But they could not really hold that for long before Nigeria got a goal. And Nigeria on the other hand, we have a little bit of issues in the first half, where I think changed in the second half. But that first half, when we are in the front foot in the final third, we tend to leave the man with the ball all alone by himself without support, which I think is something that we should improve on. We should improve on in subsequent games. And we are a little bit passive in defense as well, most especially it's like throughout the game, right? We're a little bit passive in defense, and we were a little bit sloppy in defense as well, which led to the concession of the second the goal from Tanzania in the 50th minute. And in the second half, I think the game opened up. Do you understand? Because Tanzania also wanted something out of the game. They came all out, and I have to commend their bravery. Do you understand? I have to commend their bravery because the way they played against Nigeria really showed that they are a good side, because they also created beautiful moments in that game, which I think if they had been more efficient in the final third, I think maybe they might have got another goal or two in that game. And Tanzania also scored in the second half, which it was not a good one to concede from Nigeria in the 50th minute, just after the resumption of the second half. But Ademola Lookman gave Nigeria the winning goal in the 52nd, just 2 minutes later, after Mobua had equalized for Tanzania. Brilliant goal from Ademola Lookman, and from that point onward, Nigeria created beautiful opportunities. Do you understand? Beautiful opportunities, but we were extremely wasteful in the final third, because I think Nigeria could have won this game like 3 or 4-1. But we were wasteful eventually, and we could not capitalize on those opportunities and the chances we created in the final third. And the changes that Eric Chell made also made tremendous improvement in that game, because when Moses Simon came on, I think he had a better game than Chukwueze, because in the first half Chukwueze also played well. He created some beautiful moment, but I think his inability to use his right foot is really a shortfall in his game. Do you understand? His inability to just manage his right foot is something that he needs to work on as a footballer, because he was in the first half. There was an opportunity that came for him in the first half, which he could have put Nigeria in front in that first half, but he was just trying to look for his favorite foot before he can shoot. But Moses Simon, on the other hand, when he came on, he gave Nigeria that width from the left hand channel, and he pulled some beautiful crosses into the box that could have resulted into goals and from Nigeria. So all in all, I think Moses Simon was far more effective, in my own humble opinion, than Ademola than Samuel Chukwueze in that game. And all in all, it was a brilliant game overall. And I think from this point onward, this is a brilliant start that Nigeria needed, and we got it, which I think was good. So from this point onward, I think we are going to build on this momentum, and I'm impressed with how Nigeria played. But the only thing that I wasn't happy about is that passiveness in defense, which I think is something we should be careful of, because if we play a team that are more aggressive in attack than Tanzania, maybe we might have lost the game. So these are just my own observation and my own opinion about the game. Drop it down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you soon in the next episode. And bye for now.